Your big sis is back. It's currently 11 o'clock, but today we have some news to cover. We're going to be talking about how to talk to your crush when they don't know you. So many DMs being like, Glory, like I have a crush on somebody, but they don't know me. I've never talked to them, and we're not even in the same group. This 3-step combo, I actually just probably made up because I realized, wow, I actually did this to get my boyfriend, and it works. So I'm going to show you how to get yours. You're not going to like it, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. I know a lot of it. Yes, it's eye contact. Yes, it's initiating conversations. Yes, it's looking at him and staring at him and walking away. After doing all that as well, you have to go up to him, okay? And I know you're like, Glory, why'd you say that? No magic's gonna happen if you're just sitting there and you're just like waiting for him to come up to you. Girl, you need to be bold, you need to be confident, you need to make the first move. The way to do this is starting off with step 1 of our combo. It's starting off with a question. Start out by asking him something that you pretend you don't actually know. For example, when I first went up to my boyfriend, I looked at him and I was like, wait, I saw you out like 2 months ago. To me, and he was like, well, why didn't you say hi? I was like, well, I didn't know you. And he goes, well, give me your phone and I'll give you my number right now so you can text me next time you're there. But no, seriously, if you start off with a question, I promise you it's not embarrassing or intimidating, because like even though you know what grade he's in, you know what classes he's in, you know where he lives, and these are some things you could say. First thing you could say, if you're in school with him, you can go up to him and go, wait, aren't you in Mrs. Lobotomy's class? But obviously you know that he is in Miss Lobotomy's class. You're just asking to start conversation and seeing how he responds to it. Really find something that you actually know about him that you can ask him. Step 2, okay? You could either do this the next day or you can also do this in the middle of the conversation, but also this is going to build up over time. It's creating a small joke. Small jokes create familiarity and comfort, okay? We want to joke around and be casual to the point where he doesn't think that we actually like him and we know everything about him. If you were having a conversation with him, you choose something in that conversation that you notice. You have to be very self-aware for this. You notice that made him laugh. It's today or the next time you see him, you want to bring that subject up again and see what he said. So if you guys were actually talking about Miss Lobotomy's class, the example I say, you could be like, oh, here we go again with Miss Lobotomy's class, and just make a joke out of it because it will create an inside joke. Also, every time he steps into that class or that song that you guys talked about or that thing that you guys made a joke about, he will instantly always think about you. Psychologically, low-key, get into his head. Think smarter, not harder, okay? Now, what's the next step? Every time you have a conversation with him, you need to leave before it gets awkward. Because if you're having a conversation with him and you are dragging it out every single time, there's nothing for him to look forward to. You literally talked about the one thing that you were able to talk about with him. We're going to take a step back, and right when you think the conversation is about to end, or right when you think that you've already said enough, because we don't want to overshare, mind you, we just went up to this man and he just got to know us, we are going to leave. You can literally look at him and be like, oh, I gotta go, my mom's here. If he does like you, he will probably offer something, okay? And if he doesn't, it's okay. This was the first encounter. A week in, you will notice a difference. You'll notice a difference in his attitude and his interest in you. Guys, we are so close to 500k. I know I said I was gonna start with a podcast at 500k, so drop down some juicy names. With that, my DMs on Instagram and Snap are always open. I'm always answering your questions, and I love you guys so much. Let me know if this works. Besties, love you.